Test, 1, 2, 3, test, 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 test. You good? Okay.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What a great day. My name is Marsh Davis. I am president of Indiana Landmarks. We are a statewide historic preservation organization that I hope that many of you are familiar with. We've been around since 1960, and our goal is to help preserve historic places, such as this great track here today. We have many of our members. We have about 6,000 members across Indiana and elsewhere in the nation, and we have 9 offices throughout Indiana, but we have a subset of our members who are very enthusiastic about automotive heritage. And because of that, we formed an affinity group to do a deeper dive into Indiana's automotive heritage, and our goal is to work with people who are car enthusiasts, race fans, but also to connect those activities with the places and the history that made Indiana's automotive heritage so great. So I'm joined here by the chair of our Indiana Automotive Affinity Group, the ruggedly handsome, rhetorically brilliant Dave Wilson, who's going to tell you a little bit about Indiana Landmarks, Indiana Automotive Affinity Group. Dave?
Well, thank you, Marsh. And with that introduction, clearly the bar has been open for a while. I know I am honored to be part of the group of Indiana Automotive at Indiana Landmarks. It's been such a treasure. Everybody who's here and everybody who's watching knows that Indiana was truly a proving ground and shaped by a little track on West 16th Street. That was a testing ground for the automotive manufacturers that led to more than 250 manufacturers being built in our great state. And one of the ways that will be recognized, the Indiana Automotive Group worked with the Indiana State Fair this year. You may have seen their theme for the fair coming up in just a few weeks. Summer at the Speed of Fun, I believe. So we've curated a special Indiana-made passenger car display that will be out there that includes Duesenbergs, Stutz, Marmon cars, very unique, very valuable, very innovative, and all that coincidentally happened to race at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So we're very fortunate to be able to highlight these great places. When you go to the Auburn Cord Duesenberg Museum, the Studebaker Museum, the Stutz building that's right downtown Indianapolis, the Ford Assembly Plant that's now been shuttered since, gosh, 2007, or it had been used since forever, is now a mixed-use space of apartments. So contributing to the community is a big part of what we look for in these automotive places. And when the IRMA presented us the opportunity to support and recognize the tremendous history that's here at Whiteland Raceway, it wasn't just about recognizing the past. It's memorializing the present and recognizing that the future is great because of the great stewardship that is now owning it with Andy and Sarah. So for us to support this IRMA marker is a pleasure, and it's exactly what we want to do, and we thank you all very much all for being here.
Thank you, Dave. Dave does a great job chairing our Indiana Automotive Group. We have some of our board members here. I see Charlie Mullen, Phil Schaefer, Barb Hellier, and Sue Kennedy. I hope I didn't miss anybody, but hope you'll say hello to them. And if you're interested in Indiana Automotive, our purpose is to help preserve these great historic places associated with our automotive heritage. We have some dignitaries here today I'd like to acknowledge. State Representative Randy Fry, who happens to chair. Representative Fry, thank you. He chairs the Media Sports Caucus. And State Representative Michelle Davis, who is from Whiteland. Michelle, you'll have a few words from her in a little bit. You want to do now? No? Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we'll hear from State Representative Davis in a moment. But yeah, we have dignitaries and one little bit. The real stars of the show here are Sarah Fisher and Andy O'Gara for saving this wonderful place. And I'd say the big star of the show today is the track itself, the fact that it is one of the oldest and most significant tracks of its kind in the world. So we're honored to be here today to celebrate the preservation and the future life of this historic place. And now I'd like to turn the podium over to Mark Utzler, who is the chair of Indiana Racing Memorial Association. Yes, sir. There you go, Mark.
Thank you. Thank you, Marsh. Thanks, everyone. It's great seeing all of you and appreciate you being here today. This is, this is an historic event already because when Marsh introduced Dave, some of those great things he said about Dave was actually on the script to introduce me. So I've never heard Marsh go off script before. But we're delighted to be here on such a historic place and to honor Whiteland Raceway and celebrate everything that Sarah and Andy have done during their period of stewardship. IRMA was formed 8.5 years ago, and the first unveiling was July 4th, 2014 at Winchester on its 100th anniversary. And this will be marker number 48 in Indiana, and overall marker number 52, as we do have 4 markers nationally in California, Illinois, and Texas. So we're just delighted with the support that we've received. Thanks to you who are individual members and our corporate sponsors. We're just really pleased that you're partnering with us and investing in our work. We have some board members here as well today from our executive team, Sherry Tucker from Speedway, Bob Gates from Greenwood, Dave Bozell from Columbus, and additional board members, Rick Dennison, Columbia City, Barb Hellier, who you probably met at the check-in table, also from Speedway, and Greg Sickmeyer. Greg, you're from Indy, I think, is that right? Yep, there he is. In the leathers, he came in style, so thank you for that. Anyone else that I may have missed from IRMA? All right. Well, Whiteland certainly has a storied history. Gary Lee, a former owner of the track, was a member of our board and actually emceed our first event, and then sadly passed away a few weeks after that. So we have always had that connection with Whiteland from his time with us. And some of the greats have raced here, among them Johnny Parsons, Lynn St. James, and so many others. Too many, obviously, to name, and it's just been a great place. And isn't the facility beautiful? Have you had a chance to look around? Yeah, let's give them a hand on this. Major investment in keeping this going and serving racing. So we're just delighted with that. So again, thank you. We really appreciate it. And now it's my great honor to introduce, in her first term as a state representative, representing District 58, and as you heard, she is from here, graduate of Franklin, education degrees from Ball State, member of the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame, and she is a teacher, now working in adult education. So it's fantastic, all the things that she is doing, making education strong in Indiana, or stronger, and it's a challenge, but she's up to that challenge. So you're going to be very pleased to hear from Whiteland's own, the Honorable Michelle Davis. How'd I do? You're welcome.
Good. Yeah, thank you. Wow, that's hard to follow that act. So as your state representative, I'd like to say welcome to Whiteland, Indiana. It's awesome here. What an honor to be just a small part of this exciting day today. Brian Wilcox and I are great friends. He's been a very great asset helping us campaign and learn the ropes here as we got into this. And when he was talking to me about this, the first thing that came was what a great way to show how hard work and dedication pays off. Many thanks goes out to the original owners and to all the owners along the way that envisioned the greatness and the opportunity that a raceway parkway in Whiteland could present. A special thanks goes to the current owners, Sarah and Andy, their staff and their team, for continuing the tradition and investing in Whiteland, but not only maintaining, but uplifting the Whiteland Raceway Park up to new heights. Again, congratulations and thank you for seeing the potential and making the investment to continue this great racing tradition, not only in Whiteland, but in Indiana, which is the racing capital of the world. So it's my pleasure to present or to introduce, thank you, Andy and Sarah, who are the current owners here. Thank you.
All right. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us today. This is a big day for us as a family and a big day for everyone at Whiteland Raceway Park. I want to personally thank everyone at Indiana Landmarks and the Indiana Racing Memorial Association for the honor here at Whiteland Raceway Park. Sarah and I are extremely grateful with the busy schedules that we lead and all that we have going. With the combination of everyone involved to get this together, Indiana Landmarks and IRMA, Bob, Mark, Jessica, Marsh, Dave, and Barb, really thank you for just taking the ball and running with it for us to get us to this stage and get us to today. I also want to thank everyone from the town of Whiteland for their support the last 5 years. Norm Gabehart, Jim Lohorn, Carmen Parker, Chief Ship, everyone at the Whiteland Police Department and Whiteland Fire Department. You guys are the very best, and we have thoroughly enjoyed working with you. So thank you very, very much. Let's see. I want to thank everyone with the state of Indiana, the governor's office, the representatives we have here with us today, and everybody at the IEDC. I'm so proud to be from the state of Indiana and so thankful for the opportunities that this state provides. Sarah and I are committed to doing business here for the rest of our lives, and we're extremely proud of what we've been able to accomplish with our team here at Whiteland Raceway Park. So thank you for always being there and always listening to the next stages. I want to thank our partners, Wink and Libba Hartman, from day one and that initial phone call to Mr. Hartman and explaining to him, just how much this place meant to me and meant to my family and the history that had gone on here. For him to listen to my dream, listen to our dream, it really means a lot. And from expansion number one, which came just a year later, or less than a year later, really, with these first 3 buildings, and then expansion number 2 that came a year and a half ago with the 4th building and the new tower and the suite and everything that we've done here. Your commitment to Whiteland Raceway Park and the future of Whiteland Raceway Park will never be forgotten. And not only are you great partners, but your family to Sarah and I, and we love you guys, and we are grateful for you ensuring the future of Whiteland Raceway Park for all these racers. Our team here at Whiteland Raceway Park, really within all of our companies, my brother Kyle, my sister-in-law Marissa, my adopted brother Rocky, Cameron, Brady, Carly, my parents, John and Jean O'Gara, everyone on our team that has put in the countless hours to bring us where we are today. You guys rock, and we are forever grateful for all that you do every day. So thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. I want to thank our banking partners at North Salem State Bank for their belief in the project from the beginning. You don't get very far without having great banking partners. I mean, Sarah and I come from hardworking, normal families. We don't have deep pockets. We've worked for everything we've got to this point, and North Salem's been a great partner along the way. We've got some continued expansion plans. A little over a year ago, we purchased the 25 acres to the north, and we're going to do our very best to grow in that direction with some track expansion and some more buildings and some motorhome and trailer parking, things that have been needed here to grow the national and international scene at Whiteland Raceway Park for years to come. So on that note, a huge thank you to First Internet Bank for listening to our plans and dreams for the future. We hope to have a big announcement coming very soon on that front, and we're going to be super excited to share that. I think it'll ensure Whiteland Raceway Park for hopefully another 50 years and the birth of a lot more karters and introductory people to the sport. So we're extremely grateful for them as well. Lastly, to our members and racers that race here at WRP. You guys are why we do this. There have been so many great people that have come out of Whiteland Raceway Park in the last 60 years, and we're so proud of that fact. And it's not just drivers, it's mechanics and crew chiefs and team managers and marketing and PR folks and business leaders in the community. And that's something that we don't forget. It has been so great getting to know all of you, and we are excited to grow with you here in the future. Thank you so much for your support. That's really all I've got. I'll hand the microphone off to Sarah, but again, really appreciate everybody coming out today, and we're excited for the unveiling here shortly.
Thank you, Andy. I wasn't planning on talking today because Andy had such great comments, but I will say that at the end, if anyone wants to walk around the facility, Andy or I or one of our team members here, we'd be more than happy to show you, currently where we're at and maybe even an insight to where we're going. So, thank you.
Thank you. If you want to move around here so you can see the unveil, it'll probably be a better angle. And Andy and Sarah, we'd like to have you come up and pull the cord and remove the shroud, and the 48th IRMA marker will be installed. So move around this way. Yes. Oh, there's no green, but we could incorporate that in it. How about we'll just do a countdown if you like. So let us know when you're ready. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody, we still got plenty of food and drinks, so make yourself feel welcome. If you have any questions or Sarah and I or our staff can help with anything, please let us know. Thanks again for coming out.